You're right, turning right.
818 Victor Tango.
Turkey 818 Victor Tango, Republic.
Yes ma'am, Cap Tree Bridge, inbound for full stop.
Turkey Victor Tango, roger. Traffic 12 o'clock, less than a mile, 1,600. Appears southwestbound, type unknown.
I've got him in sight, ma'am, for 818 Victor Tango.
Turkey Victor Tango, report the left downwind, runway 14.
Left downwind 14, 818 Victor Tango.
Republic Tower, Cherokee 96 Victor Alpha, holding short runway 14 Alpha.
Cherokee 96 Victor Alpha, Republic, hold short.
Hold short, 96 Victor Alpha.
Okay, that was a little bit earlier on the rollout, okay? It's usually 10 degrees prior your desire or target number. There we go, good. Now, let's go ahead and fly heading off 090 eastbound. Okay, yeah, that's 090 east. Well, you can see it right here. Okay, when you're ready, go for it. Looking right, clear right, and turn it right, turn it right. You see how easy is your flight versus the other ones? Okay, because we're developing the basics. Coordination, changes in heading, changes in altitude. Yeah. Now let's go ahead. Once you reach 090, you roll out. Okay. Let me know once the aircraft is stabilized. Is it stabilized now?
36
Yes.
Tango, turn
Look at outside. Is it stabilized?
Ventura.
Look at the right wind. Look at the left wind.
96 Victor Alpha, runway 14.
Now they're stabilized. Good. Now take a look on your ground airspeed on the GPS. That's right. From 119 knots in that direction to 65. So we have almost 50 knots or 40 knots of, in this case, headwind. You see it? Incredible, right? That's why we're moving very. Look at the ocean. Look at the ground. Look at your left side. We're moving very slow. Look it down. Look at the ground on your side. You see, we're moving very, very slow. You see it? Incredible, right? All right. So, as you fly heading off 090, I want you to increase airspeed by using power without increasing altitude. So, what you will do is basically increase power and pitch down a little bit, right there. There we go. And take a look at your airspeed indicator. You see, we have 100 knots right now. But look at outside. Look at outside. Look outside. Look outside. I see too much sky, so that means we're going up. So there we go. You pitch down and keep the same distance. There you go. But look at your airspeed, 100 knots. Beautiful. So it's like the motorcycle guy. If he wants to go faster, he goes like this, like this, like this, and he's like a bullet. All right. Now slow down the airplane to like about 60 knots. All right. Just slow down, but fly the airplane. Okay. So you will reduce power to like 1,800 RPMs. Okay. Keep looking outside. Keep looking outside. All right. Keep the aircraft. There we go, keep the aircraft coordinated as much as possible.
Tango traffic 11 o'clock, 2 miles, 800 feet, northeast bound, a Cherokee.
818 Victor Tango, negative contact, ma'am. See over the cemetery?
Cherokee Victor Tango, he's 11 o'clock, about a mile and a half, 900 feet, northeast bound, Cherokee.
Alright, slow down to 70 knots. So you just reduce power. And now you notice that she wants to drop, right?
Yes, I want to.
That's okay, you pitch up a little bit.
200, entering the left downwind, Cherokee.
There we go. As you're pitching up, you will see how the aircraft is slowly dropping out airspeed.
Thank you.
Alright.
Also, I can feel the pressure now.
Yep, so pull up a little bit more because now your airspeed will be the same, but you're going to be losing altitude. We don't want that. Now look at your airspeed indicator. 75 knots.
Oh yeah.
See it? But don't over control it. And 70 knots. No, I'll pitch up, pitch up, pitch up, pitch up. Obviously at this point the reference is not going to be the same because you're pitching up a little bit. So most likely you're going to be trying to kiss the horizon, or slightly above the horizon, like there. You see it? And since the aircraft is in a high angle of attack, you need to apply a little bit more right rudder. Look at this.
Cherokee 152 Delta Charlie, clear for
You see it? We're flying at 65 knots. Alright, cool. Okay, now let's go back to normal airspeed.
Cherokee 152 Delta Charlie.
Alright, so what you have to do is power. There we go. Power to 2,300 RPMs. Alright, let's continue climbing up to 2,500 feet as well.
Cherokee 152 Delta Charlie, ready to take off 14 Echo.
Cherokee 152 Delta Charlie, runway 14 clear for takeoff, on course approved.
Alright, you need to spend 90% of the time outside and just 5% of the time inside.
Oh, I'm doing the reverse.
Yeah, you're doing the reverse, but that's fine, because you're trying to understand the information from the instruments. That is absolutely fine. But I want you to look outside. There we go.
So this tell me if I'm going, up or down.
Yeah.
1,500.
Yeah.
That's alright, 18 Victor Tango, understand on number 1.
Cherokee Victor Tango, affirmative, you're still clear to land.
Clear to land.
Alright.
Cherokee 152
Good, so now cruise power setting.
takeoff, runway 14 Echo.
2,300. Good. Now we're going to be changing an airspeed just by adjusting flaps. Alright, now just remember one thing. When you put flaps, the pitch of the aircraft will change. Alright, I got the flight controls.
Got the flight controls.
So let me stabilize this baby and I will be flying and heading off like, I will take 110. Looking right, clearing right, and turning right. Boom. 110. Check this out. The aircraft is stabilized. You see? Nobody's flying the aircraft. Let me actually trim out a little bit. Boom. Nobody's flying the aircraft, right? But look what happened and see what happened once I put flaps. Okay? Like, go down. I'm not touching anything. First notch of flaps. Up. You see? It's the pitch and action of the aircraft that changes once you put the flaps. So she goes up. Alright? Now, the more flaps that you put, the more aggressive that the pitch and action will be. See it? As soon as I put flaps, she goes up immediately. But I don't want that. So now let me retract the flaps. Slowly I'm retracting the flaps. Alright. Now I'm going down to my initial altitude and initial heading, which was 110. I didn't touch the power. I didn't do anything. I just put the flaps and woof, she went up. Okay, let me use this 2,600 feet altitude as a reference. And this is what we do once we apply flaps. First notch of flaps, and as soon as I apply flaps, I pitch down a little bit. Okay, yeah. And look at the airspeed. It's going down. Okay, we have now like 90 knots. Now, second notch of flaps, look at this. Second notch of flaps, and I pitch down. I don't want to gain altitude, but you saw the airspeed? It's because we have drag. Now you can just feel the pressure in this thing. Feel it. Feel it with me. I release it. You see it? You got to pitch down because we have 2 notch of flaps. Now if I put 3 notch of flaps, the pressure is even greater. But look what happened with the airspeed. Dropping off. Now we want to build airspeed. Just put the flaps up, and now you just do the opposite. See? Putting the flaps, filling the aircraft, filling the aircraft, filling the aircraft. Look what happened with the airspeed. It immediately goes up. Alright? Cool. So, now it's your turn. Go ahead and do it.
Charlie intersection clear for takeoff.
So, 2,600, 110 is your heading. Put the first notch of flaps. Fly the aircraft. Keep it stabilized. There we go, right there. First notch. Pitch down, pitch down, pitch down, pitch down. There we go. Pitch down, pitch down. You're gaining altitude. I don't want you to go up. There we go, right there. I just want you to bleed off airspeed. Okay, go ahead, put the second notch of flaps.
Republic Tower, Cherokee 152.
There we go, nice.
Northbound.
Okay, pitch down, no up. There we go. Full flaps.
5 to Delta.
With full flaps. There you go. Now you gotta muscle it. Now you feel the real pressures. The aircraft is flying inaccurate right now, but easy. There we go. Okay. Now let's build up your airspeed. You went down to 75 knots, just applying flaps. So build up your airspeed. All right. So how you build up your airspeed? Power? No. You have those brakes on the wings. Okay. So what do you have to do? Put them up. Yeah. Put the flaps up. Just put the flaps up. All right, put the flaps up. There we go. Now take a look on your airspeed. It's going up. 80 knots. Put the other notch up. Put another notch of flaps up. Easy. Control yourself. Very easy. Don't let the aircraft go. Good. Okay, put the final notch of flaps up. Okay, but don't pitch up. There we go, right there. Always keep your fingers. Good. See the airspeed, how it's slowly going up? 80, 95. Good. All right, let's go ahead and do 180 to the right side. Yep, no, 180 degrees to the right side. What that means, 180 degrees will put us on the west, which is 27. To the right side. So look at right, clear it right, and turn it right. Good. Now we're going back to the airport. You see? Second lesson. And every lesson it's a different, you know, it's something new that we're gonna be adding on, because touch and goes are very intense. You saw Marco?
Yeah, that was very.
It's very intense. We practice all this for just one touch and go, and it makes sense. You see it? It's not easy to just go up and do it. No. You gotta control the aircraft. You gotta feel the aircraft and all that stuff. So 27.
And also the flaps. I'm feeling the pressure when you.
Yeah. So
let's lead and then you.
Oh yeah. So let's do the descent checklist. Okay, what it says on the descent checklist.
Richer.
Okay, so go ahead and put the mixture rich as you fly the airplane. Next.
Carb heat as required.
We're not going to be using the carb heat. Next.
The proper tank.
We're still using the right one as the fullest one. Next.
The extra.
Engine instruments, everything is on the green on the engine instruments. Yep. Now who's flying the airplane?
I'm flying the plane.
What was the heading?
270.
There you go. Good. You see it? So this takes practice to get used to the instrumentation, to get used to where your engine instruments, your power lever, your power setting, RPM gauge indicator, and at the same time do your checklist. What I do is this. I put myself like that. I pull out my checklist over there so I can move my eyes. I don't move my head like that. I just move my eyes. So this is how I will do it. Alright, so I'll fly the airplane. My instructor mentioned to me flying heading of 275, 2,500 feet. So I want to go down. What I will do is basically reduce power. Okay, she's going down. Perfect. My descent checklist is complete. Next item. What is the next item? Approach checklist. I look outside, almost there on my heading on altitude. Weather. We'll get that weather eventually. First of all, let me stabilize my aircraft. So I'm looking outside. Alright, that's 2,300 RPMs.
Cruise, right?
Yep. Boom, right there. So, let me see if I can move this guy. Alright, cool. So, I'm not moving my head that much. I will be just taking a look at the weather. We take the weather from the frequency 126.65.
Landing and departing runway 14.
Alright, switch hands.
Departures of ground control for taxi, that's your IFR. Read back all runway hold short instructions, read back all runway assignments, read back all altitude assignments.
And I get the weather information.
Public tower on initial contact that you have information, Yankee.
Alright, information Yankee.
Republic Airport Information Yankee, time 1353 Zulu. Wind 110 at 8, visibility 10. Sky clear below 12,000. Temperature 10, dew point -4. Altimeter 3051. Visual approach in use. Landing and departing runway 14. IFR.
Alright, we got the altimeter, which is 3051, runway 14, information Yankee. Got the weather. Altimeter, we just set it. Next, wind lights, not yet. Landing light, not yet, because we're still very far away. Fuel pump, not yet, and I'm still looking outside. Next, fuel in the proper tank. We're still flying on the fullest one. Parking brake, it's off. Next, approach briefing. We're going to be doing a VFR approach on runway 14, which is the same one that we took off with a full stop. And now, let me go down to 2,000 feet, and at the same time, I want to fly to the capture bridge. Okay, I'll just put my approach checklist on the standby first, because I got to fly the airplane first, and that's the most important thing. Now, do you see the airport? Right? You see it? Right straight ahead. Good. So, looking right, clear right, nobody's here. I'll continue with my checklist once the aircraft is stabilized. Stabilized means this. See? She's stabilized. I'm descending. I'm looking, and she's not doing this. She's not going up. She's not going down. Well, obviously she's going down, but it's stabilized. Okay? So once I have my 2,000 feet.
So it's also going down when it's stabilized?
Yep. You see, it's stabilized.
Okay.
I'm not going like this.
Okay.
You see, I'm not over controlling the aircraft. So that's 2,000 feet. Bump it up to cruise power setting, and she's stabilized. Let's finish up the approach checklist. Seat belts and shoulder harnesses, we have it. Heading indicator and compass. We have 3, 4, and then we have 3, 4. We're good. Approach checklist is complete. Now we just have to call tower, tell them we're here and we're coming back for a landing, okay? You got the flight controls?
I got the flight controls.
Good. Republic Tower, Cherokee 43080, over capture bridge at 2,000 feet with information Yankee inbound full stop.
Cherokee 43080, Republic, put the left downwind runway 14.
Left downwind for runway 14, Cherokee 43080. Alright, now she said left downwind for runway 14.
Public Towers, Archer 4170 Lima. Direct approach on the south practice is 1880.
270 Lima, I'm not sure. You can try 180, if not 125.7.
125.7. Okay, you see the runway that is in front of us?
Lima approved.
That's pretty much the active runway.
Delta contact for Jessica flight.
But we're not going to
That one is the 32. It's not.
Yep.
It's not like.
Yeah, 32 is the opposite of 14.
Oh, okay. So we have to go.
Yeah, and then she said, I want you to put on the left downwind for runway 14, right? What she said, left or right? Oh, you didn't catch it? Okay. So, what we're going to be doing is putting ourselves, for us looks like the right side, but if you look from the opposite side, which is the active runway, left side is here, on this portion, right? Now, we're going to be slowly taking this aircraft down to 1,500 feet. Okay, and we're going to be slowly putting ourselves on the right side, on the left side from the runway. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Let me see your airport diagram. So this is 14. Like when we do touch and goes, she said left traffic, right? And when we're doing touch and goes, we have some bases or some legs that we call it, different sectors on the touch and go. We have the upwind, we have the crosswind, we have the downwind, we have the base, and we have final. She said to me, I want you to report on the left downwind of runway 14, meaning stay on the left side of this runway.
For takeoff.
The runway that you see is straight ahead.
You're 10 o'clock in a mile, 1,700 south.
Okay, so she could say also the 32 right. But now he's using the 14, the left.
Yep. So 14.
Who's number 1?
That's Cherokee 31754.
And now, how do I know if this is runway 32? Look at this.
Make right traffic, runway 14, clear for takeoff.
Everything is magnetic.
Make right traffic, runway 14.
No, but we're not using that one. The aircrafts are taking off from the opposite side. So if I put myself on that, I'm putting the whole operation in danger, because I'm going to be
Cherokee 080, you're converging with the departure path. Just adjust a little to your right to enter the left downwind.
My apologies, adjusting a little bit to the right, Cherokee 43080.
Thank you.
Alright, she already yelled at me. You are approaching to the departure flight pad. I want you to move a little bit to the right side. Just what I was telling you. You see it? Even though it doesn't look that aggressive, but safety goes first no matter what. Alright, so we're just adjusting ourselves a little bit to the right side. Okay, and now we put the aircraft down to 1,100 feet. Alright. And I want you to fly with me. There we go. So now, as you're getting closer to the airport, I want you to get familiar with all these areas. Okay, this is the Southern State Parkway. No, actually, this is not. That one right here. Yeah, that's the Southern State Parkway.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. And you could have a landfill over here, a national cemetery over there. And the biggest thing that we have on our airport is that hangar next to us. You see that bubble over there?
Yeah.
That's the shelter hangar. Alright.
Cherokee 754, recycle transponder.
Recycling, 754.
And it says recycle.
00, number 1, runway 14, clear to land.
Number 1, clear to land, runway 14, Cherokee 43080. Alright, when she said recycle transponder, meaning put this guy back off and on. Basically, shut it off, put it back on. Alright, now you see that aircraft? Look at that, he just took off. It looks pretty close from here, you see it? Alright, now we're just going to be flying parallel to the runway 14. Alright, but I want you to fly with me. Okay, you fly with me. You control 50% of the aircraft, I control another 50% of the aircraft. Alright, so we just stay parallel to the runway. Now we do the final items for the landing, which were the fuel pump on, the landing lights on. Alright. And now as you fly closer to the airport, you see the numbers 14? You see it?
Yes, sir.
There we go, so that's going to be a runway. And the same procedure that we execute with Marco. Before landing checklist, seatbelt, fuel, primer, make sure fuel pump landing light, car feed and primer is locked. We're good with that, everything is on, everything looks pretty stabilized. Alright, once we pass the numbers, you see the numbers right there, we're getting closer?
We are, yeah.
Almost there. Right there, go ahead and put the first notch of flaps. Yep, put the first notch of...
Public Tower, Cherokee 30 for Victor, over John's Beach with Yankee.
Alright, as soon as you put the flaps, you gotta be ready to fly this aircraft.
And runway 14, traffic off your left wing 900 feet, type unknown, appears westbound.
Traffic inside on factor and report right downwind for 1430.
Alright, once you put the flaps, we pitch down a little bit, we reduce power.
754, number 2, following Cherokee traffic, just past the numbers in the left downwind, he'll be starting a left base shortly.
Number 2, looking for traffic, 754.
Alright, now at the 45, you see the 45 from the numbers? The 45 angle?
Cherokee 5410, pop.
Now we turn base.
Clear for takeoff, 510 pop, thanks.
Okay, so you see right now the engine is just almost at idle. Okay, now let's go ahead and once the aircraft is stabilized, go ahead put the second notch of flaps. Go ahead, second notch.
What? Cherokee 754, do you have traffic on the base in sight?
Flaps, flaps, flaps. Fast, fast, fast. You gotta be fast.
Cherokee 754, off
Look
your
at the
right
runway.
in about a mile, 700 feet, turning inside a mile. You can start your base, clear, touching up.
Starting base, please touch and go, looking for traffic, 754.
Alright.
Traffic inside, 754.
Full flaps now. Once the aircraft is stabilized, yeah, go ahead. Full flaps, full flaps, full flaps. That's it. Good. Ooh, look at that guy. You see? He went to the left. That's not bueno. As it is a gringo. Alright. So, we're still pointing for the numbers. Okay, I'm looking for my airspeed and feel what I'm doing with the rudders. You see, I'm dancing with the aircraft, but I'm not boom, boom. See, I'm little by little, a little bit of power. Okay, power. That bird. Okay, you see it? I'm gentle with the aircraft. I'm very gentle with the aircraft. see I'm pointing for the numbers. As I get closer, nose up a little bit, power back.
Cherokee 080, turn left on runway 1 northbound to Golf 6.
Left on the wrong way, northbound to Golf 6, shelter Cherokee 4300, thank you very much. Alright. We just landed, she said turn left, northbound on the runway, then you will take Golf 6.
Wind 12013, peak S17.
To Golf. How cool is that?
Ahora sí. Oh, ahí está, Shell.
Ah, yeah.
Toda la pista.
Yeah. Eso es normal, que uno se confunda al comienzo porque es tanta información, es tantas cosas y mira, hablar con el controlador aéreo y volar al avión es una carga pesada, ¿ok? Entonces uno apenas toca el avión, es como que el cerebro, descansa, pero al mismo tiempo ya viene, coge esto, coge el otro, hazme esto, hazme el otro, entonces uno tiene que estar listo, pero eso viene con práctica, ¿ok? Por ejemplo, ahorita es para reducir el estrés o la carga.